7 mind games narcissists use to manipulate you. Narcissists are skilled manipulators who often use mind games to control and manipulate those around them. Whether they are trying to get their way or simply asserting their dominance, these individuals can be incredibly adept at using psychological tactics to get what they want. If you suspect that you are in a relationship with a narcissist, it's important to be aware of the mind games they may use to manipulate you. By recognizing these tactics, you can protect yourself from emotional harm and regain control of your life. Here are 7 mind games narcissists use to manipulate you. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is a manipulation tactic used by narcissists to make you doubt your own perceptions and memories. It can be incredibly damaging, as it can cause you to question your own sanity and lead to feelings of confusion, self-doubt, and anxiety. In a gaslighting situation, the narcissist will deny that something happened or insist that you are overreacting. They may use phrases such as, "That never happened," or "You are being too sensitive," to downplay your experiences and emotions. They may also use tactics such as changing the subject, minimizing your feelings, or deflecting blame onto you. Over time, gaslighting can cause you to feel increasingly dependent on the narcissist for validation and guidance. You may begin to question your own memories and perception, and even start to believe that you are the one who is at fault. This can be especially damaging if you are in a romantic relationship with a narcissist, as it can create a cycle of emotional abuse and manipulation. If you suspect that you are being gaslighted, it's important to seek help from a trusted friend, family member, or mental health professional. They can help you validate your experiences and provide you with the support and resources you need to protect yourself from further harm. It's also important to set clear boundaries with the narcissist and to assert your own perceptions and experiences. You can do this by starting your feelings in a calm and assertive manner, and by refusing to accept blame for things that are not your fault. Remember that you have the right to your own thoughts, feelings, and perception, and that no one has the right to manipulate or control you. Triangulation. Triangulation involves the narcissist bringing in a third party to create drama and tension in their relationship. They may talk negatively about you to others behind your back, or they may try to create jealousy by flirting with other people in front of you. By creating a sense of competition or tension, the narcissist can keep you off balance and more easily controlled. Projection. Projection is a defense mechanism used by narcissists to avoid taking responsibility for their own shortcomings. They may accuse you of doing something they themselves are guilty of, or they may project their negative feelings onto you. By deflecting blame onto others, the narcissist can avoid confronting their own flaws and maintain their sense of superiority. Love bombing. Love bombing is a tactic used by narcissists to win you over and make you feel special. They may shower you with compliments, gifts, and affection in the early stage of the relationship, only to withdraw their attention once they have gained your trust. This can create a sense of confusion and depression and desperation as you try to win back their love and attention. Silent treatment. The silent treatment is a common tactic used by narcissists to punish you or control you. They may suddenly stop communicating with you, refuse to respond to your calls or messages, or give you the cold shoulder for no apparent reason. By withholding their attention, the narcissist can make you feel anxious and uncertain and more likely to commitment. Intermittent reinforcement. Intermittent reinforcement is a manipulative tactic used by narcissists to keep you hooked on their approval and attention. It involves providing rewards and punishments inconsistently in a way that keeps you uncertain about where you stand with the narcissist. For example, a narcissist partner may shower you with affection and attention one day and then completely ignore you the next. They may give you compliments and praise one moment and then criticize and belittle you the next. This inconsistency can create feelings of anxiety and confusion, as you never know what to expect from the narcissist. Intermittent reinforcement can be particularly powerful in romantic relationships, as it taps into the human need for connection and attachment. When you receive positive attention from the narcissist, your brain releases feel-good chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin, which can create feelings of pleasure and satisfaction. However, when the narcissist withdraws their attention or provides negative feedback, your brain releases stress hormone like cortisol, which can create feelings of distress and anxiety. Over time, this cycle of intermittent reinforcement can create a powerful addiction to the narcissist's approval and attention. You may find yourself constantly seeking their approval and validation, even if it comes at a great personal cost. This can lead to feelings of low self-esteem and self-worth as you become increasingly dependent on the narcissist for your own sense of identity. If you suspect that you are being subjected to intermittent reinforcement, it's important to set clear boundaries with the narcissist and to assert your own needs and values. This can involve saying no to the requests that are unreasonable or hurtful, and refusing to engage in behaviors that compromise your own sense of self-respect and integrity. It can also involve seeking support from trusted friends and family members, or from a mental health professional who can help you navigate the complexities of narcissistic abuse. Remember that you deserve to be treated with respect and kindness, and that no one has the right to manipulate or control you for their own selfish gain. Guilt tripping. Guilt tripping is a manipulative tactic used by narcissists to make you feel responsible for their emotions and behaviors. It involves using emotional appeal such as pity, sympathy, or shame to make you feel guilty for things that are not your fault. For example, a narcissistic parent may tell their child, "I sacrifice everything for you and this is how you repay me," when the child expresses their own needs or desire. A narcissistic partner may say, "If you really love me, you will do this for me," when they want their partner to do something that is unreasonable or harmful. Guilt tripping can be incredibly damaging, as it can create feelings of self-blame and inadequacy. You may start to believe that you are responsible for the narcissist's emotions and behaviors, and that it's your job to constantly make them happy and fulfilled. This can lead to feelings of low self-esteem and self-worth as you become increasingly focused on meeting the narcissist's needs at the expense of your own. If you suspect that you are being guilt-tripped by a narcissist, it's important to recognize that their behavior is not your responsibility. You are not responsible for their emotion or their choice, and you have the right to set boundaries and assert your own needs and desires. This can involve saying no to unreasonable requests or behaviors, and refusing to accept blame for things that are not your fault. It's also important to seek support from trusted friends, family members, or mental health professionals who can help you navigate the complexities of narcissistic abuse. They can help you validate your experiences and provide you with the tools and resources you need to protect yourself from further harm. Remember that you deserve to be treated with respect and kindness, and that no one has the right to make you feel guilty or responsible for their own emotions or behaviors. By setting clear boundaries and prioritizing your own well-being, you can begin to reclaim your power and autonomy from the narcissist's manipulation and control. If you recognize any of these mind games in your relationship with a narcissist, it's important to take steps to protect yourself. This may involve setting clear boundaries, seeking support from friends and family, or even ending the relationship if necessary. Remember that you deserve to be in a relationship where your needs and feelings are valued, and where manipulation and mind games have no place. By recognizing the tactics used by narcissists and taking proactive steps to address this,